We're Christians, but we live life by the red letters. We believe that Black Lives Matter. We are pro-choice, and we are unapologetically 100% allies, supporters to the LGBTQIA plus community, and that will never change.
Yeah.
We're like radical progressive.
Yeah.
Hear me out, you little...
Just hear me out. Hear me out.
Just hear me out. Hear me out. Or you could move your microphone.
This is how I'm recording the episode today. Because I'm proud of my sweater.
Half wood, half holy. Okay. I think we're good.
Do you have comments ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got them all loaded
Could
up.
you clap?
All right, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Ow. There we go. That was a good one.
That was a gooder.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to... Where's my cameras? Okay, they're a little... I had to fuck them up a little bit. So, Riley cam, my cam, your cam, our cam. Okay, so we're good. I think we're good.
As long as Riley's got her cam, that's all that matters.
Welcome to Okay, So Hear Me Out with Caitlin, and I'm Millie Bobby Brown.
Radio Derp.
Thanks for tuning in. Oh, shit, we're a little late today. This week. Or last week, too.
This last week. 2 weeks.
So where have we been?
Wow, it has been chaotic.
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, so Fort Chip for you for 3 days.
The flight of Fort Chip DJ wedding.
And then you landed in Fort McMurray at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep.
We grabbed your gear when it came home, swapped gear, hopped in the Jeep, drove to Edmonton.
To DJ another wedding.
DJ Rachel and Connor's wedding. Congratulations again to
Rachie
our
Poo-Poo.
babies, Miss Rachie Poo Poo. And got home on Tuesday, which was your birthday.
Yeah, what a way to celebrate. Traveling.
So, yeah, but then you got steak and potatoes
Yeah, that
at
was
Mom's
nice.
for supper.
My mama mia.
And then we went to your mom's Wednesday for my birthday supper.
Yeah, which was...
It was 2 days early.
That definitely didn't fit in our fucking meal plan. Either.
No, it did not. And then Friday was my birthday. And then you did a wedding on Saturday while I went to the Pink concert.
Yeah.
Came back on Sunday, and you had a wedding Monday and Wednesday. So here we are on Friday.
Yep. With
and
another wedding tomorrow.
We both have a wedding tomorrow.
Yes, right, because you got to do your first wedding hair tomorrow.
Yeah, I am officially a wedding hairstylist, guys.
Are you excited? Nervous as fuck?
I'm nervous as fuck, only because hyperfixation.
Right.
So, because I'm a perfectionist and everything. So initially the ceremony's at 3.
Mm-hmm.
And it started off, I was just doing the bride and 2 bridesmaids.
Okay.
So I was like, sweet.
That's enough for your first time.
I'll show up at 11. They're all very simple hairstyles.
Mm-hmm.
Just, And I am now officially doing the bride, 2 bridesmaids, mother-in-law, mother of the bride, aunt, and 3 flower girls.
How did that happen?
Guys, I'm not even a hairdresser. This lady so what happened was she had went and done a trial with somebody else and she wasn't happy. So one of Lacey's clients, wow, my ring is popping.
Bling blang.
One of Lacey's clients reached out and was like, hey, I have a bride. She's wanting this hairstyle done. Are you guys available September 7th? And I was like, well, Lacey's on vacation. And she's like, well, can you do it? And I was like, I'm pretty good at styling hair. And I am. I do everybody's hair except for my own.
Yeah.
Which is funny. And then I was like, if she wants to come in and I can try the hairstyle.
See what you think.
See what she thinks. And she hired me on the spot. So.
Nice.
Here we are.
Well done.
Lord, say some prayers for me for this damn waterfall braid because I've been working on it for 2 weeks and I'm having a hard time with it, but I got this. I'll be good. It'll be good. It's
anybody tries to throw shade that you're not, we got a business license, so we're good. We can operate and do whatever.
I can do whatever I want.
We will anyway.
What are you going to do? Rat me out because I'm doing somebody's hair?
We got a fucking business license.
I didn't say.
Bitch.
No. I didn't say I was charging them. Prove it.
work by donation.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm just donating my time.
There you go. We're not entrepreneurs. Philanthropists.
I was going to say vigilantes. What the fuck is a vigilante?
Well, maybe that too.
Okay, also, guys, currently right now, I'm missing the Green Bay game.
This should tell you how important you guys are.
So,
because this was her idea. We need to do this tonight.
Yeah, we're in the third quarter.
Yep.
And we're down by 5.
Not good.
But we were just up by 6.
Who were you playing?
Eagles. You know, I like how you ask that question like you know what it means.
I'm interested in what you're interested in.
I know, but you're so cute. You're like, so who are we playing?
Who are we playing?
Yeah. Anyway, so if you see me checking my phone, I'm not like, it's not that I'm not interested in this. I'm just more interested in the game.
He's just more interested in what the Packs are doing.
Well, this is so that it should kind of show how important this is to me. This is the first official game of the season. Yeah. Because the last 3 games were preseason.
Oh, that's not preseason anymore?
No, this is the first official game of the season, and I missed it.
So what happens if we lose?
There probably won't be a podcast anymore. I mean, if we lose, we lose.
Already hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, I'm already like, fuck, man. Anyway, no, I mean, you know, here's the thing is that it's the first game of the season, so there's plenty of time to fuck we got till February, man. So
right.
There was actually this thing where I should have printed. I actually was going to write it to you and give it to you on the podcast, but I decided to watch the Walls and Baseboards instead. I got sidetracked. Anyway, and it was like this guy it comes up every year on the NFL page, and it's like this guy writes a note. What's wrong?
Your mic is like blocking your face. Do you want people to see your face or your shirt? Show your shirt so we can...
It says half hood, half holy, which means pray with me, don't play with me. If there's ever a sweater to like describe me. Anyway, so this thing comes up every year, and it's like this guy writes a note to his girlfriend and is like, sincerest apologies.
Oh, is that the TikTok you sent me?
I will no longer be available.
Oh.
Monday, Thursdays, Sundays until February.
Yeah.
It's been a really good run, but I'll see you in February.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my life right now. So, and then I also like start school in 3 weeks. So like, bleh.
Yep. And we work 100 jobs.
And I'm working. So, and just decided to take on doing wedding hairstyles. So, yay.
Fuck, pile it on.
Yeah, we've got nothing else better
to do. Start a podcast, become a hairstylist, fucking go to school.
Yeah, train myself how to do hair extensions over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I've done 3 installs. So, you know, just doing the damn thing. Whatever. Anyway, to the comments.
Oh, we're going to jump into the comments here? Now that the preamble is over, I guess? What?
We'll do it on the next one.
Oh, right, because we got to do another one on Sunday. All right, so we got a few comments here, and we also have a video.
Oh, God. Is the video from Evan?
It is. What do you want to do first?
Do the comments first, and then we'll watch Evan's video.
Let's see what we got here. This one's from Tokyo Mike. We got a... this is about you... the
RSD.
Yeah. That we got a talk text. Absolutely fucking my day. Couldn't even be more true. Yeah. I mean, that's a bad text even when you don't have it.
My RSD is so bad that, like, you typically don't call me from work unless something has happened. Like, unless you have news. There's always news. Like,
there's always something going on.
Yeah, like, you don't just call me from, like, you do sometimes, but the majority of the calls that I get from you from work are always about, like,
here's what's going down.
Behind on this, and this just came out, and about, like, finances and whatever.
I usually only call you to talk on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're calling me from work, so whenever you call me, and you always start with, like, so... what? And you're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, no. So it kind of gets like, yeah, I have those moments with your like calls from work. It's brutal. We gotta talk, like, don't ever.
Didn't something happen like recently where I sent you a text or a call?
No. So my sister and I were driving back from Edmonton, and you were so tired that your like words were like so low
Oh, 'cause
and
I was-
mumbled.
I was just waking
You
up?
were just waking
Yeah,
up.
and it was like,
And it sounded like you were crying. And my sister and I grabbed each other's hands.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's wrong? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
And then instantly, every worst case scenario went through my head that
everybody's dead.
Nan and Pop died.
Yeah.
Your mom's in the hospital. Dad's in the hospital. Chad drove off a fucking cliff.
Yeah.
Blake fucking took too much
Everything.
sugar. I was trying to keep this PG. Blake didn't make it home from Tomorrowland. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there was just so many things that ran through my head because that's the mental illness, right?
Bitch, I was just tired.
Yeah. And then you were like, holy shit, guys. Like, I'm fine.
I was just asleep.
Yeah.
Just trying to wake up. Yeah.
Okay. But anyway.
Your mind instantly goes to... This was on TikTok on... when we were talking about...
Yeah.
Psychosis when it comes
Drug
to
psychosis.
drug
Yep.
psychosis. I'm also bipolar. Oh, Selena. I know her. She's great. She's a great singer. I'm also bipolar 1 and experienced psychosis from smoking marijuana. Mine was spiritual in nature, so thought I was an angel here to save the world. That's a pretty good one, though.
That's actually phenomenal. I feel like that's like, when it comes to like the details of psychosis, that would be like the best
case scenario.
Best case scenario, for sure.
From marijuana, though, that's one I wouldn't expect.
Well, no, because you would, because it affects the chemistry of your brain.
I guess for some people.
No.
To that extent.
Marijuana affects your brain cells, your brain.
It turns me into a couch, so, yeah.
I actually get panic attacks when I smoke weed.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
No. I literally get the worst forms of, the worst panic attack I ever had was when I smoked a joint. And the only time I can smoke weed is when I'm high on coke.
It's so funny because, like, I could drink a bottle of bleach and, like, be cool.
Yeah.
But, like, one puff of, like, a plant, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Just, like, destroyed.
Yeah, no, I get panic attacks because it calms me down too much. I don't like the calm.
You're describing the opposite of a panic attack. A relaxed attack.
No, I have panic attacks because I'm so relaxed. It's crazy.
You're so fucked
I know. I know. I don't know
I
how
can't be this relaxed.
It's because I'm so like this, and then I think then it's too quiet. And then I'm like, I start to freak out. Like, I can't do drugs that mellow me out. I need to be on one or I'm fucking out.
Yeah. I can't do downers either.
No. Anyway.
Well, we can't do anything now. Sobriety. We're on that sober wagon.
Yay. Oh, this fucking idiot.
Oh, right. I already addressed this one. Do you want to address it?
No, you already did. Oh, yeah, you did in a video.
I did a video.
Because everybody was like, I'm so excited to see Caitlin's reaction to this.
This is our first hater. So this was, we were talking about the kids are lazy fuck. The teenagers are lazy.
Sorry. We got touchdown. Listen, here's the thing. You don't even get to speak anymore. Go fuck yourself. Whoever the fuck you are, suck a dick. Because you know what? It's not for a living, you dumb fuck. I'm not even getting paid to do this. Yeah. I do this for fun, you stupid idiot. And also, by the way, I stand for 14 fucking hours a day for my job.
Yeah.
Suck my dick. And for 2, you clearly don't have kids or you are one. So fuck off.
That's what I figured.
And why don't you get out of your mother's basement off of the couch? You piece of shit. There we go.
You piece of shit.
You fuck.
You Hugh Wang suck piece of shit. Yeah.
Anyway.
See, the thing that got me is he's trying to make a dick joke.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to be like Hugh Jwang suck.
Yeah.
You're missing a J, so he's clearly an idiot. So that's our first hater, everybody.
No, it's not. It's our third.
I don't count that first one as a hater.
We've had
the bar one.
Wasn't there another one?
Yeah, there was 2 haters. The bar one was just somebody like.
Is the other hater being brought up right now?
I don't know. Let's see. No, this is J-Bone. He's a guy I work with. Wife does the trifold. Husband does the trifold.
Yeah. Rim shot. Guys.
But Nobody bring up the fucking towels anymore.
Can we just move on from the towels? Like,
done.
we've lived on this towel thing for 8 episodes.
8 episodes talking about these fucking towels.
Yeah. And I was proved right, so buy an interior decorator.
I love the trifold. That's so funny. Good one, J-Bone. Oh, no, this was the other hater. So I did do bubble. Are you girls really sitting around recording yourselves talking about your own personality traits? Hater number 2.
This is so fucking rude.
I know.
Like, you know what? Alexis fucking Trebexis 3195, go fuck yourself. You. That's all I got to say. This is fucking. It's 2024.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking pull this shit?
Yeah.
Because
only girls talk about their feelings.
Only girls talk about their feelings. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. That's why guys won't get therapy.
Ugh. Anyway, she's moving on. And if I'm gonna be correct about it, they are.
There you go.
Because I don't gender assume. Oh my god, Evan. Huh.
Okay, so this was sent by Evan.
You're such a piece of shit.
He's just doing the spin and tuck just for spite.
I'm gonna fight this guy. I swear.
Hey, if you missed it, I don't know what episode it was. Evan asked, is it okay to do the spin and tuck, or do you need to use a bread clip? Obviously, you're supposed to use a bread clip. But
you're actually more like
particular
particular about it than I am.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse to me than
I also don't eat bread.
Stale bread.
I don't eat bread.
Yeah.
So like I literally, it's like a treat for. It's like once a month I'll have like toast and eggs or something like that. Like I don't eat bread.
Yeah.
So.
That's more my thing.
Yeah. That's like more. That is definitely your thing. Like now, when I'm like cleaning the kitchen and stuff, and the kids like have been in there, and like I go to like clean up the bread box, and I dump because like sometimes I'll just like dump the bread on the counter and all the breadcrumbs come out, and then I clean the counter, and then the bread bag's not closed.
Yeah.
Then I go fucking savage. But I mean,
nuclear. I'm just gonna fall. She's having a hard time. She's getting big.
Yeah, she's almost to the point, Riley Rue, that she's almost too big for the.
We got to get another.
We just need a bigger desk.
Bigger desk and bigger bed.
We need that L-shaped one.
Yeah,
that's what we need.
Where are you gonna put the L?
Like it's gonna go like that. I thought.
Oh, okay, sure.
Or I don't know. I haven't really figured it out.
I'll let you decide what we're gonna do with that.
And then. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, don't fucking get me started on that because I'm going to redesign the podcast space. What is wrong with you?
Good. That's what we want. So that's it for comments. We also got our first paid subscriber.
Yeah, we did. Miss Sarah O'Brien.
Shout out.
She's our OG.
She is the OG. We've just talked about it since like first episode. She's the OG.
Yeah, she is. She actually was the very
day
first
one.
shout out. Yeah, she's your day one. So which makes her, and she like carried over into like my day one.
You've inherited.
I've inherited
the day one.
Yeah. God love her.
She talks about it all the time, how she can't wait to meet you. So, shout out to Sarah. You're our number one subscriber. And
our only subscriber.
Our first and only
paid subscriber. We appreciate you, Sarah. Support. You're so sweet.
Well, I'm going to put up like at the end of the podcast, do like a page that has all the subscribers in it.
Okay.
We'll just have one right now, but we'll get there.
Okay.
What else? We just hit 253 followers on YouTube.
Nice.
And 270 views on the last episode.
Nice.
Which is the highest by far.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is that the addiction one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Episode 8.
Yeah.
So.
We also have started up our TikTok and Instagram as well.
The official ones instead of just me posting online?
Yeah, instead of Dave just going hard posting everything. So we do have our own TikTok and Instagram. We'll link them for you guys so you guys can...
Here, and I'll put them in the description.
Yeah, so you guys can go and give us a follow over there as well.
So you can keep up on all the clips and not having to fucking get them all in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of having to like jump kind of thing. So, anywho.
Anyhow, so what's new? What's going on? What are we talking about?
Honestly, I have nothing for today.
We have no topics.
I really don't. The Pink concert put me back into like overstimulation mode.
Oh man, yeah. You came home and it was rough.
It was really rough. I literally cannot. It took me like 3 days to be able to be touched.
Yeah, to get like back to neutral.
Like you literally, like you couldn't even touch me.
Yeah, I couldn't even like give you a hug when you came home.
No. Here's the thing. There's like, so when you go, anybody who's gone to the Commonwealth Stadium for a concert knows that place is just pure chaos.
It was like 60,000?
65,000, I think was there. And it was sold out. By the time she went on stage, it was sold out.
Yeah.
So we we take the train down and it's like all good. Like, I mean, that part wasn't even, wasn't bad. And then we get off the train and we walk over to the stadium and it's like the lineups are insane. But to get through, like, security is moving actually pretty quick. So we're like, oh, wait, this is like, because the script was playing. And like, if anybody who was at the Pink concert is our generation.
Yeah.
And like older, right? And the script was like,
I couldn't tell you a song they did.
The Man Who Can't Be Moved.
That does nothing. I have no idea.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe if I knew I probably know the song.
Going back to the place where I first saw you. Gonna camp in my sleeping bag. I'm not gonna move.
You might have to hum it.
Oh, I can't. I'm tone deaf. We already know this. Anyway.
I don't hear lyrics, so.
Yeah, okay.
If you did like the tune.
No, that's totally way off. Fuck, I'm not even pretend. I don't even know what that is. Anyways, so yeah, the script is playing, Sheryl Crow is opening. So I figured like majority of the people are already like in their seats.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. It took us 25 minutes. So when we walked in gate 9, so we were at, I don't know, what comes before O?
N.
Yeah. So we were at gate N. We were at like the section N, and it took me 25 minutes to get to P. So 2 sections.
I just would have peed my pants.
I literally almost did. Because that's where I was trying to get to, was the fucking bathroom. But they like have the concession stand is right by the gate when you walk in.
Oh, that seems stupid.
It's very not organized.
I mean, it makes sense you would have it there, but it doesn't.
My ADHD was like, listen, all we would have to do is have like ropes going this way, coming back this way. We could like, anyway, I had it all planned out in my head to like figure out how to make traffic work better.
Did you get there for open?
Well, yeah. Yes. Like gates opened at 5. Script started at 6:30. I think we got there at like 6:35.
Okay.
No, that's a lie. Pink's, I don't know. I don't remember.
Doesn't matter.
My brain is not there. Anyway, so I'm like this, trying to get through. It's hot. It was like 28 degrees. There was no wind. And I'm like this. I was like, and like, here, I want to sit down and do an interview with 3 different people.
Yep.
I want to, so imagine the lineup to the concession stand is going this way. There's the person who walks through the front of the line, the person who walks through the middle of the line, and then there's a person who goes around the line because that's what you're supposed to do. But I want to sit down and interview all 3 fucking people and be like, what made you decide?
Yeah.
What type of who raised you?
Where's your head at?
That made you think that it's okay. Like this line is 15 people wide.
Yeah.
And you're like, that looks like the perfect way to go through. And then some girl yelled at me.
Oh, shit. You didn't tell me that part.
Because I really didn't want to hang on to it. Like, she was like, move. And I turned around and I was like, I hope you're not fucking talking to me. And she was like, I'm trying to get through. And I was like, why don't you do what a fucking decent person would do and walk around the people instead of through them?
Yeah.
And she goes, well, I'm just trying to get through. I said, that's cool. That's not how you do it. And then she...
That was much milder than 5 years ago.
I would have knocked her the fuck out 5 years ago. I probably would have got arrested. I'm not even being honest with
That's
you.
progress, babe. Look how far you've come.
Yeah, I definitely would have been arrested and thrown in holding cells. Like I would have hurt her. Because how fucking dare you?
Yeah.
Like there's one thing, I'm a fucking...
You've already said it 4 times.
I know. I just don't like calling myself it because my mom watches. We just can't post a clip.
Honk, honk, honk.
Okay. So like I can be Connie. Dave calls me Connie all the time.
All the time. I said it one time.
Anyway, I can be that way, but only like, you know what I mean? And I can be, but like I am so nice to people in public.
Yeah.
And you know that.
Yeah.
Like I'm so respectful to cashiers, to wait staff, to fucking people, like everybody.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I am so nice to everybody because I have, for one, have been through enough trauma in my life to know that you don't know what somebody's going through.
Yeah.
You don't know what happened to them that morning to be a to them.
Yeah.
Like you don't know. And so I refuse to be mean for no fucking reason. I just won't do it. But
the moment somebody's rude,
that you're rude, I cannot handle it. I'm like the fucking the nice vigilante of the world, like for like customer service and stuff like that. Like if you're being mean to a waitress in front of me, I'm probably going to take you out.
Yeah.
If you're being mean to a retail worker in front of me, we're going to have it out.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna say something. If you're being rude to the poor guy who drew the short fucking straw and has to pat you down at a concert, they don't want to touch you.
Yeah.
You're disgusting. They don't want to check you for fucking vodka bottles because you're too fucking cheap to buy the booze at the concert.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to do that job, but that's their job. They have a job to do. Why do you need to be rude to them about it? So I'll step in, but I won't be rude for no reason.
No.
Like I will always
you match their energy.
And you know what I'm like. Like even when we go to the gym and the lady's in there cleaning the bathroom, I thank her.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, thank you so much. Have a good day. And she looks at me like I have 17 heads.
Yeah.
Because people likely treat her like an object. Because she's cleaning bathrooms. But here's the thing, they're doing the fucking jobs that I don't want to do.
Exactly.
I don't want to fucking clean the bathrooms at the gym.
I want to go to the bathroom if it's fucking dirty.
Gross. I cleaned bathrooms in bars for years because I was a bartender, and let me tell you, women are nasty.
They're not good.
They're not good. So like I can't understand just like, and everybody's there to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like we're all there to see Pink. We're all like, majority of us are millennials. We're like there to see like this because we grew up with Pink. Pink was like, she would have been like 19 or 20 when she came out on the scene, like majorly, right?
Yeah.
So like we were in high school and like, so this girl, like you're talking 22 years that this girl's been out on the scene for.
Making it happen.
So this is like a dream for most of us to be able to see her. And you're walking around fucking telling people to move out of your way.
Yep.
Because you want to get to the smoke pit quicker.
Yeah.
Like
you can kiss the brownest part of my ass.
Like no.
Pass.
And like honestly, I've ran into exes of mine and held the door for them.
Yeah.
When they did not deserve to have the door held.
Yeah.
Because my face got slammed off of a door by that said ex.
Mm.
Like, you know what I mean? So that's who I am. Like, I'm not a mean person. I've smiled at your ex and listen and said, I really hope you have a good time because we did a show at Bailey's and she came out with another friend of ours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I am that person until
you give a reason.
I'm not.
Yeah.
And then when I'm not,
then it's over.
It's fucking game over for everybody involved. And that's it.
Was that the only rude person?
There was no, because remember I sent you the message about my mom? Do you remember that?
I don't.
You don't remember what I sent you?
I don't.
When you're like, how's everyone doing? I'm like, sis is good. I'm overstimulated. My mother's feathers are out.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So, yeah. So I said my mom's feathers were out because, so my mom for those of you who don't know her, is full-blown Cree. So my grandmother like speaks Cree. My grandmother was like part of residential schools, all that kind of stuff. So my mother, was dropped off by the FedEx man, I believe, because when you like look at family pictures of her and all of my uncles, there's like 6 natives and 1 blonde-haired, blue-eyed little girl.
Yeah.
Grandmother swears she came from the same flock, but I'm not convinced. She's not from the same flock of birds. So anyway, so my mom I get my manners from my mother, because my mother is very like, thank you, have a good day. Like my mom is so nice to everybody. Like my mom goes for walks in the city in Edmonton and is like, hey, have a good night. And they're like,
yeah,
the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? So, but my mom gets very overstimulated as well. So when she gets overstimulated, everybody is in danger, because my mom's overstimulation is like overwhelming.
Yeah.
And she doesn't, and again, we've had this, I'll kind of get into that a little bit next, but like we had this conversation with my mom because her generation doesn't understand mental health, right? So she only in this last...
We're only the first generation to really grasp it.
Yeah, so in this last 3 years, I actually had to teach my mother about anxiety because she thought I was making it up.
Yeah, she didn't understand.
She didn't understand that when I showed up at her house for the first time in like a year for my Uncle Doug's funeral, and I had to drop 2 clonazepam?
Clorox bleach.
Chloroform? Clorazepam. Jeremy will be able to tell you. He's the one who gave it to me. Anyway, so it like, you gotta bleep his name out. Man,
you're so bad at it.
I'm so bad at this.
It's all right.
We'll
fix it in post.
Clonazepam, I think is what's called. Anyway, like she thought that I was literally on drugs, that I'd just come off a bender, and like, no, like I from Fort McMurray to Edmonton was having panic attacks in my car driving down there, and had to take 2 anti-anxiety meds and passed out when I got to her house because I literally took it at the right time. So she just gets super overwhelmed. Anyway, and like and my mom is like, swing first, talk later.
Yeah.
Like that's my mom. My mom is a fucking gangster when she needs to be. And like I've literally had to chase my mother from our house while she's in her car, in my car, while she's pulling a baseball bat out of her trunk to go after my sister's ex.
Yeah.
Like, bitch does not give a fuck. And she doesn't care. And like I have seen her go toe to toe with 6'5" men, and my mother is 5 foot fuck all. Like,
she's a small lady.
She's a small lady, but boy, she's fucking spidey. She's a spicy one. So like I was like literally like, Mom, are you good? And she was like, and then somebody else would shoulder her and she's like, and we're like in the lineup to get bottles of water and stuff. And she was like, Caitlin, I might need to have a drink. And I was like, that's fine, Mom. Like, you can have a drink. She's like, no, I don't want to have a drink on your birthday. Like, I don't think that's not
right.
And I'm like, have a drink, Mom. It's fine. Go ahead. Like, you deserve. And then this other person like shouldered her, and the look on her face, I was like, you shouldn't have a drink. That's
a bad idea.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to have alcohol in your system at all right now. So like, and I was raised by like, my mother is like so pure and so sweet until she's not.
Yeah.
And then she says really mean things that like cut to the core.
Stuff you remember for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a black eye will heal in a couple of days.
I would rather her punch me.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm being honest with you, just fucking slap me and tell me I was an idiot. But like, she's, you know, and that's where I get it from, because I'm the same way. Like, I remember sitting down drinking with Derek, and Derek looked at me and he was like, I've never met somebody that can make somebody regret their entire life in one sentence.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And
you're so good at it, and you don't even think about it.
It just
like
quick.
You literally will make somebody regret their entire existence.
We're the kind of people that'll be in somebody's suicide note.
Yeah.
Named.
Yeah. Like, honestly, and that's not trying to make light of suicide because bad, but like and honestly, if I'm ever murdered, it's because
It's
I was
you said
yapping.
something. Yeah.
Like, my fucking mouth was going. Like, and because once I get mad too, like, I don't stop. Like, I don't know how to stop.
Yeah.
And I have, like, Kool-Aid, a couple of times we were, like, at Club Envy. And a girl would start and he would go, please don't.
Yeah.
And there have been moments when I was living in Calgary where I literally was like, I am begging you, please don't push me there. Like, don't make me go there. I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to swing because this is going to actually kind of sound really sad, I guess, but through abuse,
Yep.
have learned to black out when I get hit, but I fight back.
Yep.
So I don't know what I'm doing. And that I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to hurt somebody.
It's not a good thing.
But I don't understand why. Like, I don't understand the premise of fighting in general.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's stupid.
You don't have that thing that other people have that they instigate. Like, other people start it for...
I'll finish it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll never start a fight, but I will fight my hardest to finish it.
Yeah.
And I will do everything in my power to make it stop and for it to not go any further because I don't think I'm a newfie. So, like, I feel like there's nothing that can't be solved over a couple of shots.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing that can't be solved with a couple of shots in a beer.
A joke in a beer, yeah.
And, like, you know what I mean? And that's just, my dad taught me that.
Yeah.
Now, in saying that, my dad is also a psychopath. So really, I was fucked. Like, I've got, like, my bio dad is Norwegian. My mom is Cree. And I was raised in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
I didn't stand a chance.
No. Just learn to throw hands or be thrown.
Literally. And I was raised baby, youngest out of 6 siblings.
Yeah. Didn't have a chance.
No. No, hold on. Amanda, Crystal, Richard, Graham, Reed, me. So there's 7 in total.
Yeah.
And I'm the youngest out of all of them. So, like, I literally fought for my life.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I got pushed down the stairs? Just because it was fun.
Right.
Watch her go. Like, you know what I mean? So, anyway. Yeah. So, I honestly, and I will tell you, guys, if you guys ever have the chance to go see Pink in concert and you've never seen her, go. Because it was the most, I cried, I don't know how many times, just because it was so... Like, it was so amazing to be there and to see it and to the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
much
wild.
different than, like, it might not even be a song that you really connect with, but to see it performed live.
Yeah, like, so,
energy.
like, Just Like a Pill. And then she did, So What? She did a couple of, or, like, Raise Your Glass. Like, that's, like, 2010.
Yeah.
And, like, that song, I literally fucking was, like, peak addiction. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't have any good, like, I do have a lot of good memories, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, she did that song and I was like, or, like, Get the Party Started. She opened with that one. And it was, like, initially, like, it was just, like, the nostalgia of, like, being there and hearing her and watching her. And then she did, So What was her encore.
Yeah.
And she fucking flew above everybody. And she was literally... Well, I showed you the video. I got so excited because she was right above my head that I didn't even get her on camera.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it's Pink! Hi, we're besties. Oh, sorry, Riley. It was great. It was really good. So in short story, extremely long, that Pink concert put me right back into overstimulation.
Right. Nostalgia is one of the most powerful drugs in the world. Music is the most powerful drug in the world.
100%, yeah.
So the two of those combined, along with...
Wild.
Yeah. Just being surrounded by 60,000 people.
Who are all feeling the same things that you're feeling.
Yeah. You don't really think that those things are like stuff that can affect you, but they're 100%. You cannot be in that, and not experience and not feel that energy and that vibe and that...
Yeah.
Everything about that is... So, but here's my question. How did you enjoy it at all if you were so overstimulated? How did you put that aside?
I don't know. I don't know how I did it.
You're just like...
I think once I got... So, like, once we got to our seats, it was much like...
Right, because now you're where you're supposed to be.
Now I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm like in my spot. We were like, there was 2 seats and then the aisle. So I like could get up and go whenever I wanted to.
Yep.
And I think because like from the time we got off the train, we had a smoke in the lineup. And then it was like an hour and a half of like chaos where I couldn't like just go for a smoke. And then once we got like our bottles of water, we got some popcorn and we like went to our seats. Then we were like, okay, now I can go for a smoke. And then I went for a smoke and I kind of like brought myself down a little bit.
So I went from 60,000 people bumping around to 60,000 people.
Took my Vyvanse that day.
Okay.
Right? So because I had said like I wasn't going to bring it and I was like, you know what? I should probably take it. So what I did was, because we drove down the morning of.
Yeah.
So normally I would take my Vyvanse early. So I actually waited and took it. We got ordered food when we got to my mom's, or like when we were just about to my mom's, we ordered food and I literally took Vyvanse when we got to my mom's. So I literally took 20 milligrams an hour and a half before we left for the concert.
Yeah.
So by the time the Vyvanse needed to do what it needed to do, I was in my seat.
Okay.
Right? So like
So you timed it well.
Not really. I probably should have taken it about an hour and a half earlier so that the overstimulation wasn't a thing when I was like walking through the crowd, because I don't think it would have affected me as much if the Vyvanse had kicked in when it needed to.
That would fucking affect me.
Well, I think it was affecting everybody. It was like hot and it was sweaty and I was like, I can't do this. But like, yeah, by the time I sat down and the concert was starting, like Pink started, I was full, like Vyvanse was kicked in, we're good to go. Could
you have done it without it?
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't have been able to enjoy it at all?
Not a fucking chance. I would have probably left.
Yeah.
I'm not even lying. I would have left. That's also like, so like I can't go to the movie theaters.
Yeah.
I've gone to 2 movies in the last 2 years and they were both a week apart. It was Deadpool.
Yep.
And It Ends With Us.
Yeah, yeah.
The Colleen Hoover movie. And only because fucking balloons. Only because Blake Lively was in it, and fuck everybody who's saying anything about Blake Lively, go fuck yourselves. Like, grow up.
Yeah.
So, and Deadpool was because it's Deadpool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I had to wait and I took my Vyvanse halfway through the day so that I didn't have a crash. But I get antsy.
Yep.
And I was at the end of the Pink concert, I was very like...
starting to get the
jitters of like, I need to get up and do something. So I just like, there was a couple of songs that I didn't really know.
Yep.
And that I wasn't really a fan of. So I just like went for a smoke during those. And she did like covers. So now she did do Cordon Blondes, which was amazing. And she did a Bob Dylan cover. So I like went for a smoke during Bob Dylan cover because
whatever.
It's a love song and you are my love song. So
I'm not a big Bob Dylan.
So there would have been no way, because like towards the end of it, I like couldn't sit down.
Yep.
Like it was just bad.
You're like going to the movies with like a toddler that's not quite old enough to fucking appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like they might be good for like 10 minutes and then you start bouncing around and
can't get comfortable and I'm like fidgeting. And then, so normally, because when I get into that mode, this is why I like watching. I'll wait for them to come off of cam and we'll watch them at home, because I can scroll on my phone.
Yeah.
And I'm not even paying attention to what's on my phone. I'm listening to the movie. I know everything that's going on, but it's something else to distract my brain.
Yeah.
Because my brain is so busy.
So you can't do that in the theater.
And I can't do that in the theater because I get glared at.
Yeah.
So I try not to go. Now, mind you, if it's movies like those, like I did pretty good for Deadpool for how long it was. Like I feel like I did pretty good.
Yeah.
I did also eat a full entire bucket of cotton candy, so that did not help. And it wasn't one of those like small buckets.
No,
it was like the massive bucket.
Yep.
It was like a fucking half liter or something of cotton candy.
Fucking bucket of salt beef and cotton candy.
Yeah. So like, I just, like I don't have the capacity to sit in one spot for too long. This is pushing it. Like once we hit about 45 minutes, then I'm like, you'll know. Like you can literally, I guarantee you, if you watch back on every single podcast,
I can tell
30 minutes to 45 is when I start like twitching and getting comfortable, because I'm not comfortable and I just need to go.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, if I could do the podcast on the go, it would probably be, like, it would be 3-hour episodes.
Yeah. We should try that out someday.
We should honestly do, like, I think we should do an episode of, like, we do one episode of, like, a day without my meds and a day with.
Well, that's kind of what we're going to do with this Vumi test once that comes in.
But no, we're going to do a sit down where I'm, like, talking to you without my meds. And just so everybody knows, I took 30 milligrams today, so that's why I'm, like, I'm pretty good right
You're in
now.
a sweet spot?
I am, yeah, because I'm at the end of it. So, like, we're eventually, like, what time is it right now?
9 o'clock.
Yeah, I've got probably a solid another half hour before it'll knock off, because I took it pretty early this morning. So
okay,
but yeah, so I mean, I have to, like, really time myself when I'm taking my meds on specific days. Like, if I know I have something to do later in the day, then I push my meds later. That's why I'm really excited for Vumis to come, because I don't have to do that. I can take it.
It lasts the whole day.
It literally lasts me all day, and I'm not, like, fucking all over the place.
I'm very excited for it to get here, yeah.
Yeah, I can't
wait.
So
they're moving to a subscription model, too? They're talking about?
They're working on a subscription model so that you never run out, basically.
Yeah.
So basically what they've done is they've taken, like, the pre-orders, the pre-sale orders, and they're, like, tripling it for their stock.
They're going to have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because as soon as I get my order, I'm just going to order more.
You're going to have to.
Yeah.
Because you
actually, the pre-sale's still open right now.
Oh, okay.
No, but
I thought they were only open enough for next week.
Do you remember what I told you about the cups?
Yes.
She ordered too many cups, so she kept it open.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think they've just left the pre-sale open.
Okay.
Honestly.
Well, we'll link the pre-sale as well.
Yeah.
And I'll put the Instagram there, or their TikTok. What
Vumi. They have both. Vumi. It's Vumi supplements. At Vumi. So, anyway, that's it for me. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
I do have a really good grievance for this week,
I was just going to say, you got a grievance?
I do.
Okay, we got 15 minutes left, so let's get to your grievance, I guess. Hold on. I did have a question about the concert.
Okay.
But I don't remember what it was.
Okay, so, when it pops up, just ask me.
Sure. What was it like leaving?
It was actually really easy. So, like, because of where we weren't. So, the one disadvantage to sitting on the floor is you're the last out.
Yeah.
So, it takes a really long time to get out. Where we were row 31. So, we're kind of in the middle of the bleachers. Like, we were halfway up from the floor. And there was only about 20 steps to the top. So as soon as she said, "Thank you, good night," Mom and I jumped up. We walked to the top of the stairs. Amanda and Alyssa met us, and we bolted. So by the time we got to the train, there was probably only about 50 people in front of us.
Okay.
So the train came, and we hopped on the second train.
So you timed it.
We timed it pretty good.
Yep.
We looked behind us, and I was like, I wouldn't have made it. Like, I probably would have cried, I think, if I would have had to, like, battle the 60,000 people leaving at the same time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was pretty intense.
So as long as you time it.
Yeah, you just got to be smart about it, right? And you got to time it properly and know, like, so I remembered from Luke Combs, like, Chantal and I left during the encore.
Yeah.
So when Chantal and I got on the train, there was 3 other people on the train with us.
Okay.
Because nobody's going to leave during the encore.
No.
But he wasn't doing one of my favorite songs during the encore, so I didn't really care. I was like, whatever. Yeah. I got to hear my favorites.
Just to get ahead of them.
Yeah, literally. But when I so we've actually Googled the Summer Carnival 2024 set list.
So you got.
And so what was the encore? And I was like, I can't not be here for that. Like, that's literally one of my favorite songs by her.
Yeah.
So I just said to Mom, like, we just got to run. Like, we literally have to bolt. So we, like, power walked. And yeah, second train, we were gone. So we left. We were back at Mom's before midnight or before 11:30. So it's pretty good.
So you're there for about 5 hours?
Mm-hmm.
That's long for you.
Yep. So I think my goal going forward for concerts that I'm going to go to is, depending on the openers, is when we'll decide on what time I leave.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't like the openers, like, Sheryl Crow was okay, but, like, the girl's 62.
Yeah.
She's, you know what I mean? And I all over. She doesn't have any new music. It's all from like 20 years ago.
Yeah, and even trying to keep the pitch of her own songs.
And she could not. She was not there.
Yeah.
So, and then we were the fucking was this fucking DJ just kept going, I got something else for you guys.
I don't know why they would have a DJ for like a pop concert.
He played in between. So like the script played and then the DJ played and then Sheryl Crow played and then the DJ played and then Pink came out.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
it's like kind of an in-betweener.
Yeah.
What was he playing?
The first 10 seconds of every song ever. I'm telling you, he did a 5-minute set and I heard 42 different songs. It's fucking wild.
Fuck.
And like he would start like fucking the song from the end of Dirty Dancing. Patrick Swayze's song? I can't remember what it's called now. Anyway. Oh, and I had the time of my life. And I owe it all to you. And that's like the best part. Yeah. And then he changed the song. And I was like, where the fuck is my husband when I need him? This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. And like, by the way, you stupid fuck, if you ever in your life tell me that there was a posting to play at the Pink concert, but you had a wedding and didn't apply, I'm going to kick you in the nuts. You don't need them anyway.
I wouldn't have got it anyway.
You don't know that. Got it? And that dude had green hair and didn't know how to DJ.
Yeah, but he lives there. I wasn't going to do it.
He doesn't live in Edmonton. It was his first time ever being there.
What?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He'd never been to Edmonton in his life.
Well.
Yep.
There you go.
So, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
And I like text you and you're like, oh yeah, it was on AG&T, but I had a wedding. I'm like, wait, so opening for Pink or I'm sorry guys, I can't make your wedding.
Weddings take priority. I take care of my customers. That's why they keep coming back.
I think Janelle would have understood.
Yeah, maybe.
She 100% would have understood. Janelle, of all people, definitely would have understood.
If anybody would.
Yeah, Janelle would have
understood.
Okay, anyway. Are we good?
Well, your grievance.
The tradition begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're going to hear about it.
I really need to talk about this.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, this video
You seem like you had a couple of grievances already.
I've got 10,000 of them. Anyway, this video came up on my TikTok about the Hells Angels making a plan to show up at that apartment complex that the gang took over.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You never heard about this?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh God, where's my phone? Okay.
Your phone's over there. You threw it somewhere.
No, I didn't. It's right here. Okay. So there's this apartment complex.
Where?
That was taken over by a gang.
Man, I don't know any of this stuff.
It's in Colorado.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So a Venezuela gang has taken over a rundown apartment complex in a Denver suburb. Okay?
Yep.
Some dumb watching Sons of Anarchy bitch.
Some Jax Teller motherfucker.
Some Jax Teller wannabe motherfucker. Fucking Sam Crow patch wearing, fucking Black Crow wearing white fucking K-Swiss sneakers on a Harley Davidson bitch. Starts this fucking bullshit on TikTok. Me and this one guy actually were going back and forth, but it was really funny. She posts this video. She's also a Trump supporter, so makes all the sense in the world. She's stupid. So any female who supports Trump literally should have gender reassignment surgery and just get a dick, because that's literally like, I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, posted this video and was like, I'm most excited about the Hells Angels rallying together to go help with this problem in Colorado.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what? So then, you know how like when sometimes when people talk about things in videos, on the bottom there's a video that it's got the link. You can push like Hell's Angels riding through Colorado or whatever.
Like there's like a reference video.
Yeah, reference video. This video that is linked to this girl's video is from Sturgis. And they're not even Hell's Angels. And I'm like, guys, here's the thing that you learn very quickly. No gang is gonna fucking give you a heads up. They're not gonna fucking announce it on TikTok, you dumb bitch, that they're coming. You think the Venezuelan gang doesn't have TikTok?
Yeah.
Bitch, they got their own page. They're posting videos on TikTok about how they took over. And you think that the Hells Angels MC 1%ers are going to go, TikTok, day in the life.
No.
Ride with me to go take back over this apartment building. No. Like, oh my God. And then this guy, I was like, because I literally commented and was like, at no point are the Hells Angels going to announce that they're coming.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, this bitch has been watching too much SOA.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like she is one of the people who bought a Sam Crow patch from fucking Spencer's when they had them out. And she has a Sam Crow blanket on her bed. And she's got a Confederate flag, 100%. Like, she's fucked. Anyway, so then all of these people are commenting, hands clapping.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and for one, to my fellow boys and bikers, please forgive me for this next statement. They're not going to go roll up to a fucking apartment building where these guys got AK-47 sticking out every single window. And there's like thousands of videos circulating with people using the same sound and the same caption of the Hells Angels are rolling through Colorado. And I'm like, or they're pulling up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I could see it if it was like, they do like a drive-by to be like as a warning. But even then, I don't think they would, because like then they're starting a war that doesn't need to be started. Like, these guys already have targets on their fucking backs with RICO cases and all the, all the shit coming from the 90s, because guys, Hells Angels are not who they used to be. They're not these, they fucking raise more money for kids than the fucking Stollery does. Yeah. Like, they do more for children in need than anybody else. Yeah. But they're not going to make an announcement on TikTok. And it literally, I went down this rabbit hole of, but not one video had a Hells Angel on a bike. Not one. And I'm like, do you guys even know what you're doing right now?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Like, do you know what you're doing? And it's very unfortunate what is happening in Colorado, because it's scary. It is very scary. I don't know. I never really looked into why. I think gangs are stupid. Like, I do. I think they're dumb. Yeah. Like, I don't see a point in gang. Like, I really don't. And I'm probably going to put a target on my head now, like Bloods, Crips, whatever. Like, I think it's stupid. Like, I don't understand why people need to be at war all the time. Like, I am a firm believer in turf is turf. Like, you got yours. You stay on your side. I'll stay on mine. But if, like, we cross paths, it's fine. Yeah. Like, shit happens. Like, I, as a drug dealer, never fucking lost my mind because somebody else sold one of my customers drugs. Yeah. I had guys who sold drugs that weren't mine, and I literally didn't get mad. I'm like, cool, but you just can't use my customers. Yeah. Like, you can, I don't care what you do, just can't. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it doesn't need to be war. But I feel like these fucking Trump supporting fucking nut jobs, and every single one of them had the eagle and the fucking American flag in their name. So you know what that means. In Trump we trust.
See, here's the thing, babe. All these people that have literally no experience with that scene at all. They don't know anything about the drug scene or the biker scene.
I mean, I don't. But I'm just saying, like, I know from acquaintances. And you know what I mean? I know how it works. I'm a stupid.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But these people are literally, but they're Trump supporters. So they will believe everything.
Yeah.
Anything they're told.
Yes.
Because it takes a lot of electricity to run AI in America.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard, but it's the wind. The wind is killing the birds.
The windmills are giving people cancer.
Vote for me.
The sound of the windmills.
If that's all I need to do to be president, I'm good.
Oh, you would be running the show.
I'd make a really good president, I think.
Well, you have to be U.S. born, so probably wouldn't go well. But you could be premier, prime minister.
It literally is a low bar. So, ours is pretty stupid.
It's not hard to beat what's currently there.
It's like Leia last night. I was like, Sam, you're the child that makes me proud. And Leia's like, I set that bar pretty low, Sam, so you don't really have much to...
Yeah, exactly. As long as you don't fucking shit your pants every day, you can fucking...
Yeah, or bring drugs in my house.
Ba-doop-doop. That's your grievance?
That's it. Yeah, stupid people in America, again.
See?
The fucking states, man.
You're going to have to geo-block your fucking TikTok so you're not getting
I need to. I think I need anybody who is a red... I can't get anything from the red states. I cannot.
Yeah.
Can't. Because they're dumb. There was actually another one about the school shooting that just happened in that small town.
The 14-year-old kid.
That 14-year-old kid. And which, you know what? I pray for that child every single day because... what is running through a 14-year-old kid's head that he needs to be shooting up a school. Yeah.
Dad bought him his gun.
But there was a comment on a video that people were like, I don't think we should get rid of the right to carry. We just need more support officers at the school.
Yeah, so you get a lot of crossfire
These poor children, there's a video going around of these high school kids walking through the halls being told to keep their heads up because there's dead bodies covered in sheets.
Yeah.
And they're like, their teachers are like, no, keep your head up. Don't put your head down. Keep your head up. Don't put your head down. After everything has been finished and 4 people have been killed.
We just need more support officers.
We just need more support.
More guns.
Yeah, we need more guns.
To stop the guns.
Yeah. In America.
They're the only country that didn't get it.
I literally will never understand. I cannot imagine in a million years having to send my child to school with a bulletproof backpack.
No.
My kid would not go to school.
Never.
I mean, half of America's uneducated anyway. They vote for Trump, so.
They did that on purpose. Just by design.
America.
Alberta's doing the same thing. Berta, Texas.
Oh, my Berta.
Defund education.
Ugh. Gross. Anyway. That's it.
That's your grievance?
America.
Fuck, man.
The U.S.
You just started a culture war.
Probably. That's what I do. Listen, I'm not here to tell. I am the unpopular opinion of everybody.
Holy fuck.
You guys literally don't. This is not even close. Like, we haven't even cracked.
I don't know how I'm going to market this episode.
You haven't even begun to crack the beginning of like what.
It only gets worse, guys.
It really does. Yeah, wait until you find out why I can't volunteer at victim services.
We can't get into that one. You got.
Cheers, guys.
Peace to you and yours.
Thanks, guys, for hearing me out. It's been a great episode, and we'll be back in 2 days to record another one.
Yeah, that's right.
So
don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Spotify, whatever your audio platform is. Follow us on YouTube. Share the videos.
Instagram, TikTok,
Facebook, TikTok. We're everywhere. And if you want to support the podcast like Sarah O'Brien, beautiful Sarah helping us out, you can. It'll be in the description. There's nothing here.
Donate.
Yeah. I'll just put a flashing sign. Donate, bitches.
Help us.
Yep.
Help me.
Help us. Help you. See you guys next time, I guess.
Bye, guys. Love you all.
Holy fuck.